Today we're going to be doing a new challenge. It is called the Apocalypse Challenge, something that I created over the summer. I will put a link in the description to either this video or the next video. Here's a little bit of the general rules. So you play through each generation and you build up a civilization from Gen 1 with having nothing, kind of like a rags to riches. You must live in one of the desert areas, though. If you just have base game, then that would be Oasis Springs. But if you have all or some of the packs, you could include Strangerville, Chestnut Ridge, or even Solani, even though it's not like really a desert, it's a beach. But you could be stranded on a island, which actually could be another challenge, like a castaway challenge. But anyways, for this challenge, though, to start off, you have to have at least one sim. You can have up to 4, but you can't have more than 4, because you have to have a room to have those sims get married, whether they get married to each other or to the other surviving sims around the world, and then have offsprings. You have to pick traits that are going to be useful for your survival and help you out, even if it's in the long run. Obviously, you start out with 0 simoleons, just like any rags to riches. You must build your house, or at least the main house, underground. Bathrooms, bedrooms, any living quarters, like what a living room would be, or a skill building room that doesn't pertain to gardening or anything like that. Kitchen, they all have to be under the ground. Now you can have like your garden, farm animals if you want to, end up doing that above and outside, or you can even make that inside as well at some point. But the main living area must be underground. Your end goal for Generation 1 is to have adequate room to start the next generation, but still have the bare minimum. And to reach the max level in the chosen sim or sims before you even start the family. So on that note, in order to get or start Gen 2, you must reach the max level in the chosen sim or sims area that they chose. So if I have 2 sims and one's task is gardening and the other one has the task of, we'll say, keeping the farm animals alive and harvesting that stuff, they both have to max that skill or whatever skill is associated closely to their task. You must reach max charisma before even attempting or getting a partner. So like you can have a bunch of friends and potential partners, but in order to actually ask them to be your partner and to marry, to have kids, you have to have max charisma first. And like I said in the beginning, you can, if you have more than one sim, and make them marry each other. But for future generations, that might not be the best idea to do like right off the bat. So on that note, we will start off on Generation 1. And like I said, I will have the description either on this video or the next, and I will go over the rules as we get closer to each generation, because other than the basis of, the build being underground and living in a desert world and starting out with 0 simoleons, all the different rules kind of change per generation, almost like other challenges like the Barbie challenge. I know there's a couple other challenges that are like that. I just can't think of them right at the moment. So on that note, we are going to start with ours. I have them living in Strangerville. So let's go on in. Okay, so here we have Randy Jones, and his traits are geek, ambitious, animal enthusiast, and animal affection. I am going to have him be the animal caretaker. And then we have over here we have Shantae, and her traits are genius, loves the outdoors, bookworm, and quick learner. And then over here we have Ruth Field, which she is actually a sim from another Let's Play that I was doing. She started out as a teenager living by herself, and she could only live off the grid and make money doing off the grid things. So she has the rancher, the maker, loves the outdoors, and a collector. And then he is from another Let's Play of mine. He has the recycling discipline, loves the outdoors, collector, and ambitious. I do have to zero our money out. Oh, and that's another thing. On one of the generations, you are allowed to move lots. But the stipulations are you have to bring everything you can with you. But you also have to have the exact amount of money you would need to move and rebuild without anything even be like the walls and floors and stuff being sold. Alright, so let's zero out our money. Testing cheats true. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to zero our money out, and now we can begin. I think I'm going to have him begin looking for collectibles. They are allowed to explore. They're not stuck in their world, and they're not stuck on their lot. They just have to live on it. Let's travel, actually. I might bring all of it. We'll start out with bringing all of them. They all need to get their foraging skills up anyways, because they should all be pretty proficient in that, especially because they're going to have to sleep on the ground for a little while. So, let's go to Willow Creek. Alright, so we're going to have each one forage. We'll have him fish. Okay, you guys need to forage. So, we'll just do it individually so I don't interrupt him fishing. Ooh, here. Okay, you can collect. Or actually, no. Don't collect that. You can collect that. And then you can go forage here. And this is kind of what I wanted to do 4. Because 1, maybe even 2 sims, a little bit easy. But 4 sims, trying to control everything they do, multiple things and different things, is a little bit tricky. So he's got a bunch of stuff. She's been finding some stuff. That's pretty good. So let's see, is there any more collectibles? There's one there. I think we have gotten everything. Alright, you can come bathe in here. And I guess so can you. Okay, and then we're gonna need to forage some more probably, just a little bit. So I will make them all forage a couple more times. And then I will see what all I can sell and what all I can plant. And we'll try to start getting some necessities built. Alright, I'll let him fish until everybody's done with their specific tasks that are left. And then unfortunately, they can't really sleep here, so that's okay. We don't really need to sleep yet anyways. Waiting on the girls to finish bathing, and then we're gonna head back to our little plot of dirt. Okay, now we can all go home. Alright, so let's see what all we've got. Alright, we got a lemon. That is good. We can plant that. Where is our property line? Hold on. So I'm going to plant this here. And we'll plant this flower here. He found a daisy. That's pretty useful. She found a mushroom. And a snapdragon. Okay. And he has a carrot. And that's pretty much it. The rest of his, everything else can be sold. So, alright, so we'll have her be the gardener because she has the rancher aspect, which is similar. So we'll have her plant all those. we'll keep this because we're gonna need that at least in the future. I'm gonna keep the frogs for now, just in case we need to eat them. Because once you get your foraging up so much, you can eat them raw. Wait, okay, hold on. Finish planting those. Don't. Okay, stop talking. Go plant. Oh, he doesn't have enough. Shoot. Okay. Well, go sleep there for a minute so you can get your skill up so you can go to the bathroom. Alright, let me have him forage for food real quick because he's hungry. She's getting hungry. Yeah, they're all getting pretty hungry. I'm gonna have them all forage for food right now. He found a cherry. That. Can he eat this yet? No, level 5. Okay. Oh, I forgot about. Oh, well, there's food. Okay. That works, actually. Okay, you all need to come back here. You need to plant that. Oh, well, thanks for planting. Okay, everybody needs to go home because you're kind of just... Oh, I can't send them home because they're possessed. Oh, jeez. Okay. Can I? No, I can't even send him home. Here, we'll do... no, I don't want them to get mad, so... Alright, you can go to the bathroom. You're pretty good. Other than... Whoops. You do need to eat. Those are all watered. Okay. You need to eat. And, of course, you need to bathe. Great. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any body of water around here. No. It does not look like it. Well, that's alright. I guess he's just going to be stinky for a little bit. So, we'll have him forage. And then we'll have you sleep. He still has not eaten anything, so take a piece. You're going to need to go to sleep. So, you go to sleep here. This place might not have been the best world to go to for foraging. But that's okay, because it makes the challenge a little bit harder, so that's fine. Alright. Let's just get your skill up to level 2. So that you can summon a private bush, so that you don't have to dirty yourself again. Oh, did you do it? No, she reached level 3. Dang it. Okay. Come on, just a little bit further. Okay, let's see. How tired are you? Tired enough, so... Go sleep there. Where are you at? You still need to sleep, so... Go back to sleep. Okay. Let's see. Anybody have anything useful in their inventory yet? Oh, we've got another daisy. I guess we could plant that for now. And we can sell it later if we want. And then we'll sell that. We'll keep that for our kids. Oh, no, I don't want you to do that. I want you to plant. Okay. Now, you need to go back to sleep. Okay. Take a piece. Oh. Why are you... Okay. I don't know why you guys are in your bathing suits. But let's get you out of them. Okay. Well, now she just needs to go to the bathroom. Oh, her fun's running low too. Alright. I'm going to try to build a little basement. Maybe... I guess not. We're gonna have to forage some more, I guess. Alright, so... Let we take care of most of their needs. You can get up now. Take a piece. You can take a piece. And then we're going to go travel again. Maybe I should only do 2 sims at a time this time. Let's see. Let's go. Let's try the park in Oasis Springs. Because I know there's a decent amount of collectibles there that Edmund can collect. She may be able to find some interesting things foraging. But I definitely know that they can bathe. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Can they bathe in here? No. Well, that's okay. So, oh, she's too uncomfortable. Darn it. Okay. Well, maybe going here was not the best idea then. Oh, she can't do anything. Dang it. Do they have showers? No. Alright. Never mind. We're gonna go. We're gonna bring everybody. Change of plans. We're gonna go to in a screen. We'll go to the gardens. I think that's our best bet. Because they can bathe. They should be able to forage pretty decent stuff. And there may be some plants and things. I may even let them go. Oh, I can't. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten there. Let's see. Now, I know there's another body of water somewhere. Here. Can you bathe in here? It's too deep. I know there's a part over here they can bathe in. At least I thought there was. Is it over here, maybe? No, I don't want to go fishing. Maybe it's in the other neighborhood I'm thinking of that has somewhere to bathe. I think I'm wrong at where I want to be. I haven't played this world too much, so go visit here anyways, because they do have a little pond. And then I'll bring everybody here and they can bathe. Okay, now that everybody's here, they can all bathe in this pond. Oh, she's clean. How'd she get clean? He's clean. And he's clean. What? So he's the only one? Okay. Well, never mind on that. Let's see. Okay, let's play in the water then. Actually, she doesn't need to play in the water. Let's see. We can forage. We'll forage for plants. And then we'll... Whoops. And then we'll forage for food. Alright, now you can help her. Go forage for food. And what are you doing? Not much. Can you look for frogs and play in the water? You need to play in the water too, so look for frogs. Can we go fishing at all? No. Okay, that's okay. We'll go back to where we were originally. Okay, so he's almost bathed. And she's doing push-ups. Oh shoot, he's freezing to death. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, that's enough. Out of the water. Out of the water. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was close. That was close. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost froze him to death. Jeez, oh man. Okay. Go forage for plants. Wait, she has a job? Wait a minute. No, no. You should not have a job. How do you have a job? Okay, hold on. Let's quit our job. Nobody else has a job, right? No. Okay. Good lord. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, quit your job. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh good, you found basil. You didn't find anything. And you found green beans. Okay. Alright, let's go travel somewhere else. Actually, we're going to go back home for a minute. Because one, I want to put the plants that we found down. Have her go plant those. And then I think I am just going to sell the fish and the frogs for now, because I think once everything starts growing, we'll have enough food that we won't really need that. Plus, I want to be able to get them somewhere they can go kind of indoors with. Even if it's just a little area. Oh, I guess I'll need a ladder, because I'm not going to be able to afford stairs, so... Oh, I don't have enough money. Shoot. Well, we got that in, so that's a good thing. I guess we'll sell the apothecary stuff, because I don't really need that at the moment. So... that should be enough to get us... No, we're going to keep that. Oh, yep, that's enough. Okay. So we'll get our little ladder. Put it there, I guess, like that. Okay. It's a slow start, but we're getting there. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything going on today that would have any food? No. Not really. Alright, well, let's have them travel to the New World, or at least him. I haven't been to the New World yet, so let's see if there's anything there good that we can get. Why are you... Let's see. What all do we have in our surroundings? Oh, that's cool. They have a little pool here. That's cute. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do some foraging. And wait and see if there's any collectibles that'll pop up. I think going possibly to the beach next in Solani might be a good idea. At least we can comb the beach for shells and other collectibles that we can sell. Yeah. I think we're just going to go to Solani for a little bit, because there's not much, it looks like, that we can do. Okay, so we'll go to this beach here. Oh, of course, it has to be raining. Oh, well. Alright, I'll just queue up a bunch of beach combing actions. Okay, I was just going to say, and I will grill something before we go home. That way we have something to take back to the group to eat. Because it might take a little bit for our plants to grow. And it's definitely going to take a little bit to earn up some money to get our own grill. So, alright, we'll eat that. And then we will go home. And then we're going to need to get some sleep. So. Alright, so I'll place that there. And then you can go to sleep. You can go to sleep. I'm gonna assume they probably all need to sleep, so. Okay. So I'm gonna say for certain money ones you can say yes. Like this one I will say, because we'll kind of pretend like maybe they were foraging one of the abandoned, I don't know, stores or businesses, and they found a little bit of money in a safe. Since we can't actually do that in this game, we'll just act like this is one of those things, just to kind of help out, because it's going to be a long, slow process if we don't. So, yeah, we're kind of going to tweak some of the rules as we go. I mean, it's a new challenge, so there's going to be some learning curves around the way, and you guys are all here to come along with us as we experience and create this challenge. And also, if you have any suggestions that would help out, you know, you're more than welcome to put it in the comments as well. So, we're going to start with this being our entrance to the base. And then I am going to have it, because you can go down 4 floors total. So this would be floor 1. Okay, and then I think I'm going to drag that out a little bit, and then add a room here, like that. Okay, and put a door in. I guess we'll do this door, because actually I think what I'm going to do is move this over here. Okay, and put a wall right about here, kind of like vault type of looking door. Possibly that. I mean, we could go straight vault, but... Ooh, here we go. Batu. That is the perfect looking door for this. Okay. That works perfectly. Okay, so we'll have this be kind of a common area room. And then let's put... Oh, hold on. I'm going to move this whole thing over a bit, so we have more space. Whoops. So we'll move it here. Okay. Awesome. And then we'll put a bathroom on this side right now. And we'll get the cheapest toilet. I guess we'll get a shower, because that's probably going to be faster than a bathtub. So, put a door in. And then probably should get them some way to eat. So we'll put a fridge, a stove. Oh, come on, there we go. A stove and counter space. Okay. $5. Okay. So there's that. Now they've got kind of better living. Let's put this. Whoop. Might help if I grab that first. Okay, why is that doing that? There we go. Okay. Is that in the fridge? Yep, okay. Awesome. We'll sell those. Alright, and then I'm going to come back here and add some lights. And I think that's probably all we're going to be able to do at the moment. We're going to do off the grid, even though I don't have that actually on at the moment, but I do want to put that on. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get rid of this and make that open for now. So we're gonna have to move all this over on this wall. There. Okay. I'm gonna get a roof for our plants, because we'll make a greenhouse to kind of make our plants grow a little bit better, a little bit faster, because we need to make money. And I think I'm gonna put the simple living on so that they can't make any food unless they have the ingredients, and make it a little bit harder. Which you're probably like, it's already hard enough. What do you think you're doing? But we're gonna just make this a tiny bit more harder and a little bit more apocalyptic-y. So, and I know my plants are just kind of everywhere, but we'll kind of organize them later on as we get more funding and everything. So let's go with that. We'll go with a thatch it roof. We'll do it in black. Okay. Oh, right. That looks pretty good. Oh, maybe I should get a garbage can. So my plates are everywhere. Oh. It's a good thing I came back to get a trash can. Didn't realize some of my trees were missing. Okay. Whoops. Nope. There we go. Do I have enough to get the dumpster? I do not. That is alright. Okay. We'll get this little outside one. And we'll move our mailbox closer too. Okay. Okay, and Randy is the first one up. So we'll have him be the first one to use the shower. And then you are the second one up, but you have to go to the bathroom and eat. So, okay, eat first. Actually, no. We'll do summon a privy bush first, and then you can eat. And then once your buddy there is done showering, you can shower. Okay, how are the girls doing? She needs to pee and clean, and she needs to eat. So she's about to get up. So you can get leftovers. You're up, so go ahead and shower. You already are heading towards it, so. And then you can go pee, and then you can have leftovers. Alright, throw that away, and then when you're done, you can shower. Okay, well, let's get some social in. Your fun is completely low. I guess you can play on your phone for a little, oh, not camera. Alright. And we're going to save before anything crashes. And now that we've saved, I think that's actually a good stopping point. We only have 5 simoleons left, but we've got some of their skills up, like the foraging and gardening, things like that. We've got somewhat of an inside base. Their needs are somewhat taken care of. Other than that, I think it was a good first episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.